Hello, and what is going on, everybody? Your bro here, Ali E, making another video, guys, on how to make spell making. This is a short video, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the console command. We're going to type player. We'll do dash. Then we're going to do this. What we're doing is right here, and then we're going to go add item, and then we're going to go parentheses, type in gold underscore, I type the Z there, 001, parentheses, and then your amount. And then 3,000 gold should be added to your inventory. And then see, I've got 3,000 more than I did before. So like say, for instance, if we want to add 40,000 gold. So let's just retype this. Just remember, I actually didn't realize this. This whole line right here, player dash with that ziggity line, I don't know what that is. Add item should be all complete, one complete word. And then once you do that, you do your parentheses, gold, underscore 001, parentheses, and then we'll add 40,000 to it. And then now we have 140k. So we have enough to do spell making. So let's go right over here, and you can make different types of spells. You can make a bound longbow, and like say if we make it, we can do it on self. We do it bound longbow on self. The duration, heck, we can make it 1,440 seconds. So that way we're always having the bow out. And if we have some powerful arrows, we can do some high damage if we're even high level in our marksman. So we got calm creature, which usually just calms the creature that you're trying to you're fighting, and you just want to calm it for a minute. Like you could do it on target, and then the magnitude could be 100, and then a magnitude 100 as well. Then the duration could be like 711 seconds. That way you can just get out of there. That way that you can keep casting on every creature, and it will just hover there for 711 seconds. The area can be 50. So I'm actually going to make this spell, and I'm going to call it Crazy Calm Creature Spell. And that way, now you can just create that, and you can even train for different things. But you can do cure common disease, cure poison. Those are just typical ones. Dispel. This is a little bit different. I don't really know what Dispel is. I couldn't really tell you, so I have to be honest with you either way. Feather. Feather is a good one for self if you've got a lot of gold in hand. Like 100 points magnitude, and then let's say duration could be 900. So let's just do it 1,440 seconds. 100 points on feather. If you keep casting that spell over and over, you're adding 100 points or 100 points of feather. So what that does is you have in Morrowind you have a maximum carry rate. So when you're carrying a specific amount, let's say you're carrying, you have a carrying weight of like 250, okay? If I cast this spell, and then it's 100 points on that to that, so 250 goes 350, okay? If I recast it again, it goes to 350 to 450, and then on and on and on and on until it's hit its maximum for so many seconds. And if you set the duration to 1,440 seconds, that's a pretty dang long duration. So if there's some enemies in the world that can actually give you a disease that will actually take your strength out of your carrying weight, so you have all your stuff, you just don't want to dump it down on the ground in a tomb or a cave, and that's it, and then you've got to wait till it wears off. No, you can create this feather spell and do it basically yourself. And that way you can carry more weight, and that way that you can at least get back up to that number and even past it. And that way you can get back to where you need to be before it even wears out. And you can use the divine ultimate, whatever that spell is, but you can actually teleport back to wherever you need to be in a big city and take care of it in a temple, or even have a potion that could take care of the disease for you. So I'm actually going to make this, by the way, if I have enough. Let's see. Crazy feather spell. And then go ahead and hit buy. Now, you can also do fire damage. It can get a little bit expensive. Like, I can go 100 points. Look, I'm already 500 doing its duration. Look at that. 163,000. I mean, it's expensive. Even the area is expensive, and the area is basically how far the spell affects the, when it hits the target. If you can actually have it hit the target and hit multiple targets at the same time for 100 points of damage for so long duration, then you're going to be able to take out the enemy a lot quicker and a lot easier. Okay, so that's one of those, and I'm not going to make that one. But you got paralyzed too, which actually paralyzes the target and it's unable to even move. You can do that on target. You can do duration 1440 and the area 50. And I'm going to go ahead and do this because I love these spells. I'm trying to figure out where the Y is. Paralyze. Epic spell. I mean, wait, I could make better names for this, but that's some of the spells. Basically, levitate is one of them. This person is really good for that. Poison. You can actually have a spell that poisons the target. So you can set that to 100. The magnitude and these two numbers affects how many points or how much damage. So 100 points magnitude, 100 points damage. Basically, you're understanding that very easily. Your duration, I mean, look at that. That's crazy duration. Anything that has a lot of expense to it is going to be that way. The area can be 50. That means 50 feet area. So it means it pretty much paralyzes everything around you 50 feet. That's decent enough to me, actually. At 82 seconds to paralyze the target, that's a lot of time for you just to get out of that situation and get out of there pretty much. So we're going to go ahead, or not. That's not paralyzed, but that's poison. Sorry, I can't think. I forgot that I actually clicked that. So we're going to do a poison. And that way that poison, deadly. I know I'm spelling these wrong, but deadly sounds pretty good. But that's a couple of spells you can make. Resist fire, resist magicka, shield, shock damage, and spell absorption. These are some that she offers. If you was to go, let's say, some of the stuff I dropped. She does sell spells, but I've bought everything from her basically. If you go right over here to this person, he has some spells, but it's not exactly as powerful as you can do. But he has spells that you can't actually make. There are certain places I think that actually you can make spells like stuff like this. But Adonis's Open Door, 50 points for 1 second. That's a good spell. Lightning Shield, second barrier. Fire Barrier, that's for first barrier. I'm sorry. But you've got some pretty good spells here. But that's pretty much the tutorial on the spell making, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do hope you guys did, and I hope it helped you out a ton. It helps me out, and I hope it helps you guys out. So, not further ado, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.